Hey folks, welcome to the stream. Tonight we're playing the Expanse role-playing game, continuing our adventures through the tutorial mission series. Unfortunately, I did miss another session since the last time I streamed, so we're going to have to get caught up. I don't know exactly what's happening here. The last I remember, we were going to dinner with some kind of crime boss, so we'll see what happens here. It's going to be a couple of minutes before everybody gets online. We're not quite ready to start yet.
What?
Greetings. What's that?
Sorry, give me a sec, Russ. My headset's acting really.
Hey.
Greetings. I decided for this session I was going to print out physical hard copy documents for all of the stunt charts because I got tired of flipping through them in Roll20.
The hell? That's a new behavior. All right. Oh, the driver van. Oh, it doesn't only appear. Testing.
I can hear you.
Yeah.
You're very loud and echoey though. I could hear you.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I could hear you fine a minute ago when you were talking about drivers or something.
Yeah, I know. I just vomit. My gaming headset is just not doing a thing. It's really weird. It's just not even seeing the interface, which makes me wonder what happened. How are you, Russ? How's it going?
Doing all right. I just got back from friend's wedding last weekend. It was like a beach resort wedding. It was pretty nice.
Ooh, sounds fancy. That's good. How was the weather?
It was good. It was like 70 degrees out and sunny.
Oh wow, perfect.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. It's always when it comes to wedding stuff, it's always nice to have good weather.
So the ocean was a little bit cold, but they also had like a pool on the deck outside in front of the ocean that was like, I don't know if it was heated or it was just a warmer temperature because it's shallow, but it's nice.
What up, Ken? What up, Matt? How are you guys?
Pretty good.
Hey,
Yeah, I've noticed that a
gentlemen.
lot of people are like been getting married lately, and at my workplace, like
Well, are they about 20s to 30s at your workplace? Is that the
uh
average age range?
probably, but
It is
like
fall.
in my workplace, like almost
What
all
up,
the ladies
Andy?
are getting pregnant.
People generally get married in the spring and summer, so maybe it's all just happened. The season.
Yeah.
Mm.
I found that there was a point where we would get invited to weddings, right? That's when all of our friends, the people around our age, got married, right, and thought of us. But then after I reached, I don't know, I guess it was after 35. You stop getting the calls because everybody's either married or they're not, right? like I felt like there was a window of age that it applied. Like it's like the age of weddings when you're like bridesmaids and all. That's like it's for the youth. It's for them to look for prospective husbands. Everybody's still looking.
Yeah.
So what's up? So I think almost everybody's here. So we could start. Hang on. Let me message Brother Blood and just make sure that he's aware. I'll give him like a couple minutes and then we'll start. But thank you all for being here.
Hmm?
Welcome to the next session of Expanse here.
So I think I skipped the session again. Can we get a recap?
Yeah. Why did I let the boys give you a recap of the shenanigans?
Okay. So the last thing I remember, we were going out to dinner with some kind of crime lord. He invited us to like a fancy restaurant.
Oh yeah. So like we all sat down with him and we tried to get a like feel of like what what he wants from us, and at the same time check in on his good side. And we did a good enough job. Like he doesn't hate us, and he seems to be willing to give us work. And then as the party was like, most of the party was like sloshed from all the alcohol, we
Oh
ran
yeah,
in.
free alcohol, baby. Get that.
Like
Open
we
bar.
ran into some not so nice crew members from another ship that decided that they want to turn us into punching bags, but then like we Uno reverse card them, and our resident OPM member just went full like stabby stab stab stab. Meanwhile, Adam's like the only one that's actually like tried not to kill people by just choking them out one by one.
But also, Adam was like 3-time state wrestling champion. So
So we got in a bar fight in a super fancy restaurant and murdered a bunch of dudes.
Oh no, not
well,
in the
no.
restaurant.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
so yeah, so when you had it was a dinner time social fight, right? And like so they had to roll and eventually like determine what his level of favorability to you guys is. And so based on that, there were different rewards for different levels. Like if he absolutely hated you by the end of dinner, then you get less. But they scored well and got an income boost. So right, and I'll allow you to benefit from that income boost now, Russ. Considering we'll say you were shopping or something. So there's an absurd income boost that's about to go away, which is the one from cumulatively from your missions previous to this campaign.
Do we know what that was?
Yeah, it was like you guys had like water that you carried on the Liberator. I think after everything unfolded, and you got a +2 bonus for that. And he gave you another.
You mean what's your
No,
base?
no. It was total. No, in the end, it was like +5 or something absurd like that. So the crew was able to like splurge and get equipment or like figure out what they want to do with their characters or buy things. So you will get the opportunity to do that because you didn't get to with the group. So after that benefit was received from the meeting, you guys then ran into some thugs on the way home, walking home drunkenly, I guess,
Those
on
wrenchy
Mars.
thugs.
And they had wrenches, and I swear this was
Oh,
written.
man.
Like I don't,
Combat
I mean,
wrenches.
I don't know. I'm
They
starting
were
to.
all women. They were all women, and they
I
had
know.
combat wrenches.
Yeah, I didn't. I had nothing to do with that. Like that was, like I insert things here and there, but that was not me at all. And I just want to say I don't understand what came over the writers of this module.
Did
But there's
they
a lot of.
expect us not to take them out? Like we didn't kill them all. I got
I don't know.
a little
Well,
stabby, but
it's always written with like considering what would happen if you lost. So it's like if they
how about
lose,
if we?
there's such
Did
a
they ever say anything about like murder charges, anything crazy like that? Did they ever talk
yeah,
about that?
there's like police on Mars, but like as long as you guys run or whatever, they're not they don't catch up to you
Credits,
just yet.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't
just like
catch
real
up
life.
to you yet.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah,
following the money, and we'll be gone soon. But still,
it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
No,
real life.
there's a security element that shows its face. That's going to show its face in today's session.
but does it mean
So
that
that
that's like one of the 3 factions we could never return to, kind of a thing? Like, oh yeah, we did that murder last year. I guess we better keep that in mind.
exactly. So a bunch of the items are going to come together that were at play on Mars, and when they come together, hopefully they come together in a positive light and help you. But it's really interesting how some of these comments are written. It's just like, like what did you expect to happen there with the wrenches and the. But anyway, so and they wanted you to like, and I swear I remember park bench, right, was one of the weapons that you could choose to like. It reminded me of like Final Fight. You guys remember that like that side scroller video game where you like
Sure, I love those.
pick up,
those
yeah,
brothers.
you could pick up like the pole out of the concrete and like hit somebody over the head with it.
Yeah, and then the concrete
So-
starts breaking off, like makes
Yeah. And they like, yeah, exactly. And then so it was one of those. It was just a weird tone, but I feel like
cool. I'm down. I
it's a
mean,
lot of the same
I
kind of
thought
stuff.
maybe we did something wrong, and they were trying to be like, "You dumbasses, you're murdering a bunch of women that are barely armed." I thought they were trying to stick it to us somehow.
Oh no! If there was some kind of side trickery, no,
yeah,
that was
that like,
no,
we
they
did
were
the wrong thing, and now we're murdering innocent women. that are all
Yeah,
just
no,
like workers or something, you know?
yeah, they were just no, they're the crew of the ship, the Adragatis, as it was called, and that ship, you guys did a little research on it and discovered that they were rerouted from their operations. Actually, no, sorry, they go from Ceres to Mars regularly, and that's what brought you to the aquaponics facility. And let me drop Varden's token here. So, at any rate, the information led to an aquaponics facility, Ashbury Aquaponics, and you guys broke into it, using stealth and different methods, and now you're in the office of
So,
the boss of the facility.
so are we just out for revenge then because these guys attacked us or what?
Oh no! You guys are chasing down a lead because this all relates to the same story that you were uncovering before you left. So the story was the Anne Bonny used to be owned by somebody else before, and it was called the Anne Marie. And that person put a partition on the Anne Bonny, and you didn't want to crack it. You were worried to lose the encryption because it was very difficult to crack.
Right, I remember that.
Right. So that information has attracted that gentleman who took you out to dinner, attracted him to want to purchase your ship. And so he's been, doing business with you guys to try to soften you up so that you could sell the ship. But after you've been wined and dined and you're going shopping, you end up discovering that the aquaponics place, the group of thugs had different markers on them, like fish scales, and there was a few things that pointed to this place.
Okay.
So they came to check it out, and they find it mostly a little disheveled and disused, and it seems like people have been through here. They destroyed some stuff. There's some fish swimming around, but you guys get into the office and of the gentleman who works here, Haskell Perea. And when you guys arrive in the office, he's not here, but that's where we would begin the game.
Oh, we did run into one guy.
Yeah, that was Haskell Perea. But I'm gonna reintroduce him. But I'm gonna make him a little bit more flamboyant. So, yeah. But he's the guy who works. He works the office at the hydroponic, I guess the aquaponics place. So this is where all the Martian fish is grown and nurtured so that it can be shipped off to the belt. So that's how they get this is how they get their fish.
Wasn't there something where we found body parts in the fish tanks?
Yes, I wasn't going to mention it in case you guys forgot. But yes, there was something weird about one of the fish tanks. You saw that it had residue of something that was potentially human in nature.
Ooh.
So there's something fishy going on here.
Ooh.
And oh yeah, I did taste the guy. That was fun.
Hey, is this a red herring in this tank?
Oh.
Nice.
Is this a rim job or rim shot? Am I right, folks?
Okay, thanks for the catching me up.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And so when you guys are like searching the office, did you guys actually search the office?
I have a note.
Didn't we even take a hard drive? I thought we were gonna.
Well, we had just gotten to the office, ran into the guy. He was about to run off, and that's when Adam tased him. So now we are in the clear to search the area.
Oh, you tased the guy.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I
alright.
tased him good.
Okay, all right, good. This is him right here. He's laying on the ground. He came in, he was like, oh, and he was gonna run away, and then you shot him with the taser, and he was just like, oh, and he falls to the ground. The tase doesn't knock him out, but he's crumpled on the ground, and he's broken from it. You see that his hand is also wounded.
So
I guess we're pretty much starting. We'll start in like a couple minutes. I want to give
I
Brother
think
Blood a chance.
we didn't actually use a taser. We built a
Oh, he's bright.
Yeah.
Right, you built that, and then somebody posted the pic that was the exact perfect analog, which was what's her face from Azuka. The hell was her name? The owner of the from Korra, Legend of Korra, the owner of the daughter of the big Ford guy. What's her name? Zula. I can't remember. But yeah, she had the gloves. He made Avon Matt or Avon Barksdale made Adam gloves, taser gloves. So basically, what he can wrestle people and tase and electrocute them with his fine hands.
Call him Taserface. In honor.
Taser face. There you go. Taser face. So yeah, and I guess that catches us up. Can everybody see the map here?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so you
Uh,
guys are now
Oh,
in the
and then I hit
office.
the back bar because I'm an idiot.
Wait, was there another question? I thought.
Yeah, so there was a note in chat that said a false vent in Pereira's office holds a handwritten paper ledger containing names, dates, weights, and reference numbers.
Yes, yes. Well done by reading the chat. You've solved the mystery by simply reading. So yes, but yes, they discovered this was something that they discovered in this office before Haskell Pereira came in. And it was they were looking around the office, they saw something fishy, they opened it up and they found a ledger. And handwritten paper ledger with some information on it. And just as that happened, Haskell walks up and he's like, "Oh!" And he goes to run away, and you grab him with your electrical hands. Do you have a name for these things actually? Because Avon, you invented them, so
Yeah, she calls him the Shocker.
the shocker,
Oh wait. The power glove.
the power glove. Okay, all right, throwback.
Alright.
The shock. So yeah, so yeah, the power. You use your power gloves on Haskell, and he crumples to the ground in his office, and he's like, "Oh, I already told you everything. What do you guys want with me?" And he seems a little bit, dizzy and.
Did he tell us
Wait,
everything?
hang on, I'm gonna take. Go ahead.
Did he tell us everything? What did he tell us?
Oh well, he didn't tell you anything. You just ran into him and electrocuted him. So, what does he mean? And okay, and with that, I'm gonna take like a minute, and I'll be right back. All right, let's rock.
Quick notes about shopping. I'm going to try to find an electronics toolkit that is very fine and effective. And if I find that,
I'm gonna say that right now because of your kind of like open gold card status with Mr. Guan, that you will be able to acquire that
sweet.
on Mars at this point. But I'm gonna say that unless the game is handing you rich people all the time to like supply you with wealth, that these moments come few far in between. So, use it. And that goes for everybody. Use it.
Okay, cool. So I don't have to roll a test for that then?
The income test is going to be at a +5,
Okay, nice.
so you're getting like a crazy bonus against.
Are there higher quality weapons that do anything different?
Well, that's a good question. See,
I think there are like weapon
11.
traits that apply bonuses
Hmm.
and whatnot whenever you use them.
Okay.
The same thing for gear.
It's page 66 in the PDF. Is the item qualities.
Trouble exactly.
All right, so I'm rolling an income test, and then I'll add 5 after.
so
Oh,
yeah,
no, it says. I think it's already figured in because it says my current income is 8. I get a
that-
20,
yeah,
which I think is
20.
enough.
that's. I mean, we're good.
Yeah, and I
It's
also
enough to acquire a very fine piece of electronics gear. I'm gonna say it was like being in a jewelry store, right? Like
nice.
you had to go into another room, and it was that fancier and fancier progression of rooms until you get into one where there's like literally like 4 pieces of gear on pedestals, well lit, and you deal with that person, and it's all very casual, non-transactional, as wealthy things are, and you walk out with this fancy new piece of gear.
Nice. All right, I'm also going to try to get a durable small drone.
Small drone.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. How does it? It's propelled by what? By like fans?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say it could, if it's okay, but say it has the option to do either fan or like micro gas jets.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a mod, but yeah, let's roll for that.
Okay.
And let's make it a really high. So 17. Hang on, let me look at my scale real quick.
Okay.
I think like 17. That's what I shot for the last piece of gear. So I'm gonna say the same for that.
Okay, I think there's a listing. I think the base for the drone is 14. Durable, okay, so you 17.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All
I'm
right.
raising it because you're adding a modification that's like well beyond the intention.
Okay.
So we'll say that you had to go to a special guy.
Sounds good. All right, let me try to find my income test again because I lost track of it here. There it is. Ooh.
Wow. All right. There you go. Granted, it was a +8, but still, there was a 40% chance or something.
Okay, and I got 3 stun points. I am going to look at the social stunts here. 1 second. I am going to. I'm going to use Let's Make a Deal. Your action turns out to benefit a character you didn't target who now owes you a favor, however grudgingly. So maybe I swap some of my old electronics toolkit gear to this guy as partial payment for the drone. And it was something, included some part that he really needed. So now he kind of owes me one.
Oh, okay. All right, let's name him.
All right, should I come up with a name?
Well, does anybody have any good names in the can? No, I'll take that as a no. So yes, you come up with the name, Russ, and if you can't, then I will.
All right, I'll come up with something.
All right. Oh, like not you mean like later at some point?
Yeah, that's gonna take me a minute.
Yeah, let's call him Miguel. Miguel
Okay.
Julio. Miguel Julio. And he talks like this. Okay. That's a nice part. You want a drone for it? There you go. So Miguel Julio is now your contact,
Sweet.
and he owns a shop on Mars, and he can procure rare stuff. And we'll say that with him, you get a +1 income bonus because he's your boy now.
Sweet.
So just him though. So if you're gonna procure something from him, you can roll with a slightly higher bonus.
All right. That's awesome. Thanks.
All right, rock and roll. Okay, would anybody else like to do some additional shopping?
I want to buy power armor.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't buy power armor, but you guys own power armor.
Oh, well, you could buy a labor mech.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, you could buy something like that for sure.
What does that do?
Yeah, you know, it picks up stuff.
Have you seen
puts
the
it-
movie Aliens?
Yes.
You know that big power loader? Sounds like that.
That's called a mech in game terms, I think.
Yeah.
There's an item listing for that.
Actually, there's a very good picture of one on page 70 of a labor mech.
Since we're flush with cash, could we upgrade the auto dock on the ship?
Yeah, you can call to have the auto dock on the ship upgraded.
So let's do that.
So you contact, and there's the guy that you dealt with a little bit. His name is Carmo Vidal. Carmo Vidal. And Carmo Vidal was the first guy that identified the Anne Marie to be the Sherlock was the Anne Marie. And Carmo Vidal, he's the one that told you about that Guan would want your ship. So you give Carmo Vidal a call. And he's like, hey, you want to fix your auto dock? No problem, but it's gonna cost you. Okay, so that's gonna be the roll. So you're gonna roll. You're gonna take an income roll, and we're gonna say that the auto dock is not something like completely unique, but it is a lot of work. So we're gonna give that roll we're gonna say target number 15 on your income roll. So that we're gonna say that it's gonna get built, but the quality of how it gets built, the contractors, that's all built into this roll. So maybe the doorknob turns the wrong way, or like or like the it opens, but like it gets stuck.
Okay. All right.
Or,
So,
or,
so you want me to roll something? Roll income?
Yes.
I have my income listed as 8. Does that sound correct?
Well, yeah, that's what Dust Devil Leclerc rolled. So I mean, that sounds about right.
Oh, 3 ones.
Wow, triple like that's not snake eyes. That's like
That's worse.
spider eyes.
Yeah.
Like what's 3 ones,
Kinda.
right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, he says no problem. I'll take care of it. You like Sony? We have parts, auto dock parts with Sony guts. Sony got. He said, and then he hangs up. So you feel very confident that he's going to do a great job.
I'm sure.
I'll buy a mech, like not like the actual vehicle one, but like the ones that like strap to your back.
Yeah, you. Oh, you mean like an assistant, like the ones they have now?
It
Is that what you mean?
says on the page, like it's like Dr. Octopus, like robot arms.
Oh, cool.
That's what
How
I'm
many?
getting out of
How
this.
how many robot arms do you want?
It says up to 4.
So does that mean you want 4?
Yes.
Okay. So you go. Your journey's like through a used car lot kind of situation, and there's mechs everywhere, and some of them are new, and some of them are used, and a guy comes up to you, and he's like a car salesman. He's like, "What you looking for, buddy? I got what you need here."
Yeah, I need I need more hands. There's so much work to do, not enough hands.
Oh, I got just a thing for you. And he takes you over to to one of these spider things. Now this is not that complicated at all. So we're gonna say target number 12 on this one. So give me an income roll as you negotiate with Buddy Bob's Mech Emporium.
So with a +5, that's 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So that succeeds, and as a result, you're able to walk out with your nice heavy. I guess it's lightweight considerably. Maybe it's like, what does it say the weight is on the description? Is it like 50 pounds?
I don't think it says.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay, so we're gonna say we'll say 40 pounds. You put it on your back. You wear it like a backpack. It adds arms and attaches to your body at critical like points to your core, so that way it can manipulate and add to your strength as well.
So
If you need to lift heavy boxes or something.
yeah, so if it's a construction or labor mech, it provides a substantial strength bonus, usually +10, which affects strength might tests. Fully sized mechs are equivalent to vehicles with their own speed and offer a measure of cover to someone strapped in, generally enough for a +2 armor bonus.
Yeah, I think he was buying like a portable,
Oh, okay.
like a man size one, not like a car size one.
Yeah, so just the strength bonus, not the armor and speed.
Yeah, that's fair. But we'll say, what does it says +10 at the highest, right? So we're gonna say
Yeah, that-
something like this is gonna be like a +5.
Okay.
Let's say half that value, just because. And also, it can't apply in every situation. It's you can't just wear it around. Like you have to put it on. It's like working construction. Like you got to put it on and do a thing. And if it happens to be on when you need to like get out of an emergency situation, that makes sense. I suppose you can carry it around, but that's also kind of weird, right? That's like carrying around a jackhammer, essentially, which is a little weird. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. You don't really see people walking around with jackhammers everywhere. So that said, you walk out with your brand new mech, and what is the mech called? All right, yeah, well, I guess we'll call it the Doc Ock. Doc Ock.
The Ducock. Do that cock. Do it.
Doc Ock. The Duke Ock.
Awesome.
Or I don't. Yeah. Anyway,
I mean,
you can
nobody
come up
got
with a
it
better
all
name.
for
You can
Ducock.
give it a lady's name like Betty or something.
Hmm.
So you make that purchase. Would anybody else like to make any purchase?
Yeah. You know what? Adam's going to upgrade the weapons and sensors on the antibody. He's going to
Okay.
have
So
some
that's
grappers added in and see if he could get sensors like a +1 upgrade.
okay. So give that a roll. That's gonna be at a much higher. That's gonna be a 17.
All right.
So this is actually really significant stuff and major changes to the vehicle.
All right.
This is a lot of work too. That may take some time.
Mhm.
So what is he changing in the vehicle?
Woo! Wait, that was without bonuses. He almost rolled a perfect 18. But yeah, so he's adding grapplers, and what was the other thing?
And improving the sensors by 1. Our
Oh,
sensors,
okay, and armor
so
or some whatever. I guess whatever the measurable defense, because that could be speed as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we improved the ship's defense by 1, and you get it some robot arms that can I guess deploy and can be used to grab other ships.
Yep.
All right, that was a big one. Okay, anybody else? The only person who hasn't shopped at this point. Oh, Saba shop? Saba shoppa?
Sapa Shoppa. I don't know what she'd get. I mean, maybe she'd upgrade the ship, but she still feels a little outsiderish. I don't know, like you said, if there's maybe weapons with traits, but maybe that's kind of silly. Seems like you get weapons upgraded as you go. I don't know. She'd probably be sending money back to the family, kind of thing. Or
Yeah, cool. So you contact
yeah, like
your
her
family
poor
back on the
OK
belt.
family. Yeah, she's
Well,
sending water
you could yeah, you could very easily do that for sure. You
Oh,
send so who are you sending it to?
right. So she's hiding out. She's sending it to her family. Uh,
Right. Who is that?
her mom specifically, taking care of a few more kids.
Is her name
And
Mama Rock?
Mama Rock. No,
Hey,
her name's
Mama
Daphne.
Rock.
Daphne Rock.
Oh, Daphne Rock.
Daphne Rock. Sorry.
Not Velma Rock.
No.
No,
Yeah.
Okay.
jeez.
Okay, so you call Daphne Rock on the video phone.
Yeah.
And you
Doing
know, she
great,
picks
Mom.
up and she says, "Look who it is!" And she brings the family around, like
Things
whoever's
are doing
around.
great. Totally don't listen to that thing about me being a terrorist and a mass murderer and sending you home some cash. Technically, I'm lying low from terrorism, but you know, I'm sure Mom's on board.
You
Sure.
stay away from the murderers. They can't be trusted.
Oh yeah, Mom. I'm keeping my nose clean.
Oh, good Saba.
Mm.
You be a
And
good girl out there.
someone out there absolutely sneezes for no reason. It's just like,
In space,
Yeah.
no one can hear you trifle.
I tell her I have new boss mount, but I'm in charge. You know, I've got people under me. I'm handling my shit.
Oh wow, we're so proud. You do good for the Belters.
Oh, you know it, Mom. And that's why you gotta take this money. You gotta get those kids some education. And so I sent her back some mad money. I don't know. Maybe we start setting
I
up.
guess yeah. One of the kids is like, "Oh, I'll fix this pipe. It's
I told you to
fixed.
stop smoking.
No, it's water pipe.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Fix this
that's
water pipe, not a crack pipe.
all right.
We can't afford to smoke crack on the belt, or smoke anything for that matter. That's
Yeah,
crazy. What are you talking about?
what I can.
Yeah. So anyway, the family's grateful for your assistance, and the money is transferred to them securely.
All right,
Now give me a roll.
all right. So this is
I'd rather I think I called what would happen before it happened. So this is at a target number 10. It's not that hard to send money.
okay.
You
Plus,
successfully send money and water.
great, cool.
Okay, and then finally Avon Barksdale, sir. You're taking in the Mars air. It smells recycled. You're eating the Mars dishes. Some of them are good. It's all right. Actually, you're from here, so I guess you're home sweet home, right? So what do you do when you're here? What do you do like with your money, with your share of the take?
Well, I wanted to upgrade the ship's thing, but I rolled very poorly.
Oh right, that's oh, what's that? Did you guys hear that? That was a legit phone.
my bad. I'm
Oh no,
switching
it's
up
okay.
my headsets and it connected to my phone instead.
I was gonna
Ah.
I was gonna guess that was Keanu Reeves on the Power Gloves.
right. All right. Right. Way to bring it back around. So yeah. You failed on negotiating the whole auto dock thing. So therefore, I'm gonna let you have another roll. So go if you want to do something else.
I think that was it.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So well, that brings us back to here. Welcome to session 11 of the Expanse, session 8 of Abzu's Bounty. We find ourselves in the aquaponics office, and Haskell Pereira's a crumpled man on the ground. His little fancy mustache not so fancy anymore, and he's like, "What are you gonna do to me?" And he's being very upset about all of this.
We should teach him a.
You're gonna teach him a lesson, she says.
Yeah.
I see. The clerk's like,
"Ah,
I see you've got some hidden books here. Why don't you walk me through the figures?
what? What do you mean? What? Oh no, he says.
Oh yes.
He says, uh, um, one sec. You guys already investigated the farm. He screams for help. He says, "Help! Help!"
I tase him again.
Okay, yeah, you tase him again. And he's like, "Oh!" and he falls asleep. And as he falls, when he falls asleep, you guys hear stirring from outside of the room. The familiar click of boots.
Did we not clear the facility?
No, well,
No.
you did. Well, did you guys last time? I think
No, we
you
would
would
just
have.
walked into this guy's office and harassed him.
Well, no,
Oh.
technically you checked out a bunch of things. No, you did look around, right? Hang on, let me tell you. Let me refresh that. We rolled some stuff, right? We rolled a swimming, right? Did somebody go swimming in the tanks?
I don't recall him by taking a dip.
No, nobody took a dip, but you guys did discover. Hang on, some of the blood inside the chum grinder is clearly from a mammal,
Yeah, we got a tour, and then we like.
and you
Looked
confirmed that it
around.
was human blood, right? And then you
Yes.
found the false vent in Paria's office, and let me see in Paria. Okay, Paria. Before you shock him to sleep, he says, "Some criminals occasionally force me to dispose of evidence. Oh, but they said they were gonna kill me." And then that's when he's like, "Help!" And then he gets shocked. He falls to the ground, and then you guys notice the skid of a boot, and then the sudden like response of somebody on the other side, like also like aware of you, and then suddenly it's quiet. What do you guys do?
I will start everybody see if they're going to get ready to intercept whoever's going there, or
I'm gonna like flip. I'm gonna go into the local network and I'm gonna flip all the lights off and then quickly on again to try to blind them and surprise them.
Oh, okay.
I ready my sack of bricks.
So give me a roll for that, and
Okay.
everybody roll. Let's start rolling initiative.
19 for the lights. I think you have to add us to the order.
yep.
There we go. Did everybody roll?
Mm-hmm.
Did everybody
looks
what?
like it. 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
You didn't say level up, did you?
Did I?
Ugh, I must have misheard. My fault.
He said that everybody roll for initiative.
I'm just hearing what I want to hear.
We can hear what you want to hear. You can hear what you want to hear. We're playing a game anyway, right? All right. So what I'm gonna say is that you do the flash thing. You like jump into the system. Actually, let me think about this. Let's do this in initiative. Actually, so when your turn comes around, then you can do that action.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna say after you hear the slick of feet, everything gets quiet, and then we roll into initiative. Saba, you're first. What do you do? Carmo is not here.
He went
Goodbye,
down?
Carmo. No, Carmo's just not here.
Okay. So, Saba,
He was on the phone.
we're still basically like in Mars armaments. So, let's see here. Do we have? Oh shit! Hello.
Okay. Yeah.
My,
What's up?
my computer froze. I've got black screen.
We're here. Oh
well,
no.
I go to the door and go on Overwatch, if that's a thing.
Yeah.
And try to get an
Oh, I think we just lost him. He'll be back.
Is Roll20 being really slow for anyone else?
No.
it's working fine for me.
Yeah, it's working fine over here.
Well, you could try logging in and on and off. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
Goddamn
So-
slideshow over here.
Okay. So that's it, Saba. We'll say Saba covered the door. And Adam, you are next. I'd like all of you, actually the balance of you, to roll perception hearing tests, please.
$13 for me.
Okay. Yeah, anybody that got a
17.
13 or above can hear the sound of somebody on a phone when it gets real quiet, and you hear a voice, and that voice whispers something into the hand terminal. Mr. Guan, it seems your new guests know more than they cared to share. We're dealing with the situation now. No one will ever know what happened here, she says. I think I was intending to give her use Sumerian. She's an Arab, so I guess I should have done that different. But yeah, so you overhear her on the phone with Guan. He has something to do with this.
Wasn't he our patron guy?
Yeah.
I guess he didn't like us as much as we hoped.
So it seems.
We just spent all of his money quickly.
It's a good thing you spent all that money, yeah.
Yeah. And,
Okay,
all right.
so Adam, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, Adam. Like they're coming from. Like we hear them from this side, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the. No, they sound like they're coming from over here.
Okay. So yeah, Adam's gonna go Overwatch 2, and he'll get ready to, like, when the door opens, he's gonna charge out.
You notice there's another door here.
Oh, in that case, I'll have Adam get ready over there.
Okay. Avon?
So we don't have proper weapons, right? Because we're on Mars. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. I seem to remember last week that I brought along my doctor bag, and I said I brought along the good drugs. Can I like ready a syringe with something that would knock somebody out?
Absolutely.
All right. So I get some kind of drug thing in a syringe, and prepare that, and I guess I'll go and stand by like around the corner of the door, so if somebody comes through, I can try and And
Bam.
that's me.
All right. You see that one of the guards approaches from cover, looks in real quick, and then hides again. But then takes a shot as a part of his action. He comes into here. When he comes into view, these guards. Hang on, I think these guards do have weapons. Hey, Andy, you had to restart.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's okay. Oh wait, do I have a gun?
Did they bust through?
To gun the crew down. Yes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So this guy comes around the corner and he's like, "I'm gonna shoot you with guns, even though we're on Mars." And he tries to shoot you with guns on Mars.
Is it Rock waiting for somebody to come
And
around the
guys are
corner?
like, what?
Not guns, not here.
Not gun, Saba. You can take an action.
Oh, okay.
Well, as soon as he appears, you can take an action. Avon, you too. Actually, I minced the order of events here. He doesn't take a shot just yet because you guys were readying to interfere. So
Right.
you guys can go right before he goes. What do you do?
All right, so yeah, this is I guess I have to charge because I have a knife and he has a pistol, so I'm a crazy person.
Yeah, you launch yourself off the furniture in the room and you beeline at him.
God. Wait, I'm gonna try to scare you before I stab you in the face. Ah! So she charges
He's like-
forward, tries to
He's
get
like,
him.
"Boo!
Oh. All right, here's him.
Boo!"
A 17.
Toughness.
Is that good enough to get
Oh
him?
yeah, definitely. That hits him. His defense is 11.
I stick him and I go, your wrench won't save you, nor your guns. And I stick him for 9 points of damage.
Oh, despite his toughness, he drops onto the ground, stabbed, and he falls to the ground, dropping his pistol,
No, man.
making it
We still have
accessible
interact
to you.
object after using an attack action?
No, but did you want to pick up the gun? Is that what?
That's
is that
fine.
what you mean?
Yeah, I mean, if I can't, that's fine. That's totally
Yeah,
cool.
no, it's fine. You pick up the gun. Let's say you take it from his hand as
I'm
it goes
good with
limp.
my knife, man. I know the pointy end.
Yeah, you take it from his hand as it goes limp.
All right.
And then Esperanza, she's like, "Open this
I
door!"
do have tactical awareness, so can I move after acting then? Still, or is this like a reaction type thing where I couldn't use that talent?
No, I don't think that. I think your turn starts when the other person appeared. So you would just take your turn as normal.
Okay. Well, then I'll use my tactical awareness to back away like a coward.
Okay.
I was ready in action too. Can I grab the dead guard and drag him around the corner so he's not in
Yeah, man. Of course you can.
plain sight? I like that.
You streak blood, but it's okay. The
Man.
fish will clean it up.
Saba recounts under her breath, boss man is even clean.
This door swings open,
Oh,
revealing many more guards.
I retreated into doom.
So let's hang on. This guy's not here. He was going around the corner, and this guy was. So these two guys would be
Do they all have
at
guns?
the door. Yes.
Oh,
The
got
woman
the
in the back.
Overwatch.
The woman in the back is
That's
wearing a
good here.
suit, and she's holding a pistol, and she fires the pistol down range at Casey.
Oh, I
As
have
the
my
door
Overwatch
opens.
also.
Oh yes, true. This door opens. What do you do?
Oh yeah, I'm shooting the closest guy with my taser.
Get tased.
Get tased. You hit him. Now do I guess damage, tase damage.
Don't tase me, bro.
And it's penetrating. 'Cause it's a
Oh
taser.
no.
Takes
Oh
17.
no! He is tased. He's getting tased and electrocuted. So then she's going to fire now. And she's got a fancy pistol. It's got one of those long mags. and it fires like an SMG.
Oh, yeah.
And she fires at Casey.
Uh-oh.
Does she hit Casey? Does 11 hit you?
Summer thinks to herself, man, she's cool.
Wait, does 11 hit Casey?
No, you got a
Uh,
dexterity of at least 12, right?
No. Defense is 12.
Dope.
Mm. Oh, the bullets just miss you as they trace the wall behind you.
Pop, pop, pop.
Oh, no, we're all wearing armor. I forgot.
Your luck will run out. Well, no, were you allowed to
Defense.
bring your armor onto Mars?
No, we
Already
weren't. That was,
bought, like,
we
much
bought stuff
more.
here, though.
Oh, you bought stuff here. Correct.
Bought stuff here that was, like, not as good, but it was serviceable.
No, correct. It was like urban wear gear.
Right,
Like
right.
it wasn't like space faring gear, and that's fine. Varden, you're up.
Defense is 15.
21st
Oh, cool.
century Kevlar.
Okay, I am going to. Who's this person next to me, by the way?
That's Casey.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, buddy.
I recognize Pog, sorry. All right, I'm gonna move to cover here. I'm gonna do my hacking thing that I was doing, and I'm gonna flip the lights in this room to try to blind the guards and distract them.
Okay, yeah. The lights. Go ahead and roll. I'm gonna
Yep.
say to get into the system, it's not crazy hard. Like we'll say it's target number 13.
Sweet. I got a 24 and 5 stun
That
points.
more than succeeds. So you are able to flicker the lights. What would you like to do with your stun points?
Let me see. Combat stunts. Trying to see if there's a move to like let somebody take an action. Choose one ally to make an immediate attack on your target. So I'm going to spend 2 stun points to use double team and let Adam take another taser shot.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Taste him.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, we'll try that again. Another 2 stun points.
All right.
Whoa.
Taste him.
Can you even do that? He probably used his reaction. He probably doesn't have multiple reactions.
I mean, it doesn't say. It just says choose an ally to make an immediate attack.
Okay.
Oh, like yeah, and you're allowed to spend as many stun points as you have, right?
Okay,
I
yeah.
guess I'm not certain.
And then I have 1 more stun point. I'm going to use it to gain a cover rating. Actually, yeah, I'm going to gain a cover rating of 1. So, and then there's whatever the effect of the lights is.
All right, this guy tumbles over here, and just as he's doing that, he notices the lights. And he turns around to like point his gun the other way and loses a fraction of time. Casey, you're up.
I'm gonna go charge and hit this person with a sack of bricks.
With the one that's
Hey,
knocked
is he-
out.
Oh, is he even still up? You look like 13.
No, they're both knocked out. They're both like blah, 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 shaking on the ground.
Oh, I'm gonna stand on top of him and hit her.
Hit her with a sack of bricks. Okay. All right, roll.
Yes.
It's the sack from earlier.
Roll 20 is being very buggy.
Seems like a lot of people are having a technology night. That's a hit, and you got 5 stun points for it. All right. Well, what do you want to do? How do you
Oh,
want to
like a
enhance? Oh my God, sack of bricks.
Damn.
Okay, so why don't you? What do you want to do with those stun points that would be correlated with what you just did?
Hit her again.
Oh yeah, that won't be necessary. I
Hit her
was wondering if
again.
you're gonna do something else. The initial hit from the sack of bricks just brains her, and you hear her. Actually, do you hear her skull crack? I guess you hear the bricks crack together as it hits her skull and just kind of smashes her into the ground, and she doesn't get up. Her hand terminal drops to the ground and cracks.
I'll hit the other guy that I'm standing on top of.
He's just like, but you hit him with the bricks anyway, and you kill him.
Greetings.
Go ahead, roll.
Good.
Actually,
You joined just in time to hear about
Capacity to kill,
somebody,
dodge, you roll damage.
the criminal mastermind of some kind getting brained with a sack of bricks.
A sack of bricks damage. All right, you smash his face. He dead. Did you? Is that your turn?
Yeah. I don't think I can move after I make an attack.
He dead. He's not dead, but
I
he's
hope you
knocked
feel better.
out. Saba, you're up.
Okay. Saba has that that grip with like the knife in the left hand supporting the pistol, gun holding the right hand. Pop, pop, pop. Sends a burst at the guy over here at the door, trying to look cool.
He was like distracted, and as he turns around to face you, he sees you like James Bond, Dead to Rights, and he just go ahead, fire.
Your turn. Did it come through? Oh, I rolled terribly. What is
Yeah.
the spend a fate point for another D6? Is that what it is?
No, it would be you spend fortune points 1-to-1 to increase the number. So like if you want to increase it by 1, you could just add 1 to the 1 and then make it triple twos.
So
you'd gain the 2 stun points, and it would be an 11.
I'll take it to 12.
Okay. So you spend the fortune, you get it to 12, and that's a hit. And then your stun points kick in as well. So what would you like to do?
All right.
And that damage is lethal.
I'll do the 9
What would you like
damage.
to do with the stun points?
Oh, well, is 2 enough to give somebody else an attack? Is it take 3?
Lightning attack. Is that lightning attack?
Is that 3?
Double team is 2 some points to make someone else attack.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I will double team, spend the 2 points, give somebody else an attack up close and in the business. Who's up in the business?
Avon Barksdale.
All right, that'll work. Do it up, baby. That's it for
Well,
the
there's
summer.
currently nobody visible to fight, I think, right?
Yeah. I could kill the other knocked out guy.
Oh, that's true. You want to pay for him to brain the other guy? Yeah, I mean,
If you have how many? You had 2 stone points.
yeah. So yeah, so Andy, did you want to spend those 2 stun points on Casey?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what we'll use my move.
So roll damage, Casey. Okay, and you smash this dude's brain. Splash. He's also dead, and your bag of bricks has become evidence.
It's red now.
Yeah, it's just you can't you're gonna have to part ways with the bag of bricks. But yeah, that guy's dead. And Adam, you're up.
All right. Start moving around with the flank. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? Grapple this guy.
You got him. Oh wait, no, I have to oppose, right?
Yep.
Oh, he cracks his knuckles and he smacks you away with his grappling focus.
All right.
He says, get that garbage kung fu out of here. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Avon, you're up.
Your grapple is not superior.
Did you want to move to there, Avon?
I'm waiting by this door here in case somebody comes through it.
Oh, okay.
It did my
When you
initiative
get to
last
that
turn
door,
when it
you
didn't
realize
take. I
there's
have a
only
piece
one
of
other guy
equipment that
outside, and he's
when I
wrestling
use it
Adam.
increases my initiative by 2.
Oh. All right, I will go to try and help Adam.
Okay. So you rush out.
Yep. And I guess that'll be a fight roll.
Yeah, if you want to fight, sure.
Sure. 15.
All right. He sees you coming. And he's like, no, no, no. Get that awful kung fu out of here. And he flips you around and he kicks your butt. Literally. But also he generates some stunt points. So I'm gonna do a little extra damage to Avon. First let me punch Avon. Take 2 damage. And then he's gonna kick you in the butt. Oh wait, does that means that's another roll, so I'm gonna roll again. Oh wait, it's not his turn. What am I? Oh no, but he derp. He generated some points. I'm not gonna count them. Take 2 points of damage.
Sure.
Varden. Oh, and you're out here now.
All right. Let me try to. I'm gonna circle over here. I'm gonna stoop down over the woman.
Do we care about? Do we want to keep this last one alive? Do we have any questions for him? Like, where the fuck are you getting your money, and why'd you come? Like, we're sort of chasing down.
Haskell Pereira wakes up and then he sees the dead body and he faints again.
All right, maybe we don't care. What do you guys think? Do we even have the proper questions? I don't even know what I'd ask him. Fuck. All right, whatever. Moving along.
All right. I'm gonna pick up the woman's hand terminal and also the machine pistol. I think walking over there and doing that is probably my turn.
Okay, so yeah, you get the SMG.
And taking.
The SMG is a 2d6
Okay, nice. And
plus
I'm
4 plus 4.
all right. It's plus perception, right? Or no?
Is it? Oh right, yes. Yes.
Okay, and then I'm gonna take cover behind the wall here.
Yep. Okay, you get her hand terminal, and you see that she was just on a call with Guan. Actually, do you see? No, you don't see anything. It's cracked, and you're gonna have to like connect it to your terminal to figure out what's on it.
Yeah, I'll figure that out later.
Okay, so our kung fu guy, he like does the Bruce Lee thing with his thumb in his nose, and then he tries to kick you, Adam, I guess, with his foot. Does that hit you? Oh wait, hang on, I rolled the wrong thing. Sorry. I think that probably hits you. Adam, you there? Ken there?
Ah, there we go. I was muted.
Okay, he's gonna do additional damage to you. He kicks you for 6 points of damage. And then he takes a swing at Avon as well. He elbows him. He uses stun points, so I don't think stun points generate stun points, but he does get another attack and can do a little bit more damage. So he hits you, Avon, for 2 points of damage. And he sucker punches you in the face. Casey, you're up.
So I walk over with my bloody sack of bricks.
Oh God. Okay.
Excuse me, DM. Could I use my sack of bricks non-lethally? No.
I don't know actually. Maybe.
It's
So go ahead.
doable if you don't aim for the head.
Yeah,
I guess
I'm
yeah.
pulling my punches.
That's a good
I feel
point.
like
Swing.
try to kneecap him. I'll try to kneecap him with my bricks.
Oh, you're really trying not to kill him. Is that it?
I don't even know what questions we'd ask him. Do as you will.
aiming for the knee.
Okay.
Chest legs.
Yeah, go ahead, roll. $15 is a hit. Roll damage. All right. The bricks do significant damage to his knees. He'll never kick again. But not in any like martial capacity. He'll probably walk still. So he's fallen to the ground, prone. And he's like, "Ow!" He's sad. And
Stay down.
that completes the fight. But oh no! But you realize, Varden, that there's a flashing red terminal underneath one of the guys, and when you retrieve it, you notice, oh no, the Martian security forces have been called.
Dude, they called the Martian security forces on us?
Yeah, that's a surprise. That's a new one on me. But yeah, let's get out of here, guys.
Came here with a bunch of guns and then they called the police? My God, the
Right?
balls.
All right. Well,
He's seen our
Adam,
faces.
he like
Can't let him live.
Adam, like he wipes the blood from his nose. The guy cracked him on his nose real good. He like cracks it back. And it's just like, all right, we gotta get out of here. But first, we gotta retrieve that thing from that secret spot.
You mean the ledger, right?
Yeah.
Saba
Okay.
starts retrieving guns and ammo, not the magazine.
Okay, so in that's fine. That's fine. You retrieve guns and ammos. You find each one of them had concealed armor. They were wearing cheap suits, vests. They had hand terminals. They had impressive sunglasses. That's what it says on their sheet. They all had pistols and Martian tasers. So there's 5 Martian tasers, 5 pistols, 5 pairs of impressive sunglasses.
So
Except
everybody,
for taking the impressive sunglasses.
we can all get a taser and everybody get a pistol, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And then the special one, Sieda Yusmarion,
Mother.
she had a concealed armor vest. She had an expensive suit. She had some gum. No joke. She had her hand terminal that I said was cracked. And she has a Martian SMG, which is automatic, which I was calling that pistol with automatic. But it's a submachine gun.
Is the armor vest easy to remove, or is it going to take a couple of minutes to like take off her clothing and get it off?
There's time that accumulates when you start to deal with the clothing for sure. You're gonna it's gonna be closer and closer. It's gonna be a closer and closer call.
Okay.
If you take any additional time. So you guys
Okay,
grabbed
let's-
what was in the hiding spot, and that was it was the book, right? But did I mention anything else? And a ring. There was a ring as well.
Was there? Okay.
Wait, was there? Hang on, maybe not. Oh no, maybe not. No, there was not a ring. It was just the ledger that was in the hidden vent.
Is Pereira wearing the ring?
Oh no, Pereira is he wearing a ring? Actually, let's see what he has. Let's go. He's got a key ring for the keys of the facility. And you guys find in his desk a pistol, an emergency pistol. That was it. And then what you find in the wall.
So we'll take all the loose, easily grabbed stuff, and then I think we want to get out of here. I'm going to check the local surveillance network and try to figure out which way the Martian security forces are coming, so we can go a different way.
Oh yeah, roll. That's 17
Already.
all day.
21 with 6 stun points.
My
Damn,
God.
dude. Okay, what are you gonna do with it?
Jack off.
Yeah, you can see you easily get into the Martian like what is it called? Like what is it called? The police radio.
Okay, so
You get onto the Martian channel and you hear them chit chatting, and they're on the way, and you can easily plot a
Nice.
route that
So-
will avoid them.
So for 4 points, it wasn't me. We leave evidence that another character is responsible for the results of your test, such as breaking, entering, cheating at cards, or uploading a computer virus. All failed tests to investigate the truth reveal that person is the culprit. Such tests suffer -2 penalty. So we're gonna leave evidence that this was like we're gonna make it look like a gang war, basically. And I am also going to spend 2 points to calm the waters and reduce the turn pool.
1 second. You do get a there is a slight surprise or change in the way that goes down. When you check on them, it seems that they've been given the Martian authorities have been given information on you, and they know your ship. So as you go in to like doctor it and change some things around, you find that they have information about you. Like, how did that happen?
Okay, can I edit the information that they have and make it somebody else's ship? So it's like you have the stunt that blame somebody else.
They're currently viewing it, so
Okay.
like you can theoretically manipulate the data, but you can't
They know.
manipulate their minds. You know.
Okay, well, I'll wait a couple minutes till we get out of the immediate area, because I assume like if they're looking at it, if they just got the call, they're gonna spend a minute, look at it, and then they're gonna go do something. Then after that couple minutes pass, hopefully while they're not
Yeah, it's an
actively looking at it,
opportunity to manipulate.
yeah, then I'm gonna
Gotcha.
change it and basically make it to another ship that kind of looks similar.
Before we go, there's an eyewitness right here.
Two of them, actually.
Pereira
this
says, "I'm
guy
not gonna."
and that guy.
He wakes up and he's like, "Oh my god,
Well, we
what
get
happened to my?"
we get two options. We can kill him, or we can take him with us. You want to go with us?
When he hears you say that, he's like, "Oh no, don't kill me!"
What a lovely singing voice
He
you must
says,
have.
"He says I'd love to come with you. Let's get out of here." And he goes with you. So you guys take off with Haskell Pereira.
All right.
Alright. And what should we do with this guy?
Kill him. Yeah, just kill him.
Guess he's just a grunt.
Sack of bricks.
He says, "If you just let me escape, I won't say anything. I'll leave Laundress Nova forever and ever." And then he
Nope.
says,
And then smash.
"That's what he's yeah." So he says that. Do you guys,
We'll talk about that somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys escape the Martian law. And side note: Martian police cars sound like French ambulances. I just made that up. I don't know what they sound like. But
We-
go ahead, Avon.
No, God, I'm just. No.
Oh, so you guys get out into the city, but there's it's like Spider-Man. There's like billboards with information about you guys, and like you have to manipulate it, but like so many people have already seen it, so you guys gotta kind of like lay low or something.
Alright, so... Alright, Adam would use tactics to basically...
Also, I'm gonna let you use that roll also just real quick to let you guys know that the ship is oh no, I popped out the chat. That the ship is also under police surveillance. Okay, so what does Adam do?
I'm going to use tactics so that to help us like move around without avoiding getting spotted.
Okay, yeah, give me a roll. Okay, 13 is a success. Let's see
And,
here. Ledger. So the ledger, if you guys have examined it, It has the address of a small self-storage building. Sure safe. I guess that means or sure safe. I guess it means sure. How would you say that? Sure safe, right?
Probably sure
It's
safe,
writ-
yeah.
It's written inside the front cover along with the storage unit and number and key code. And what else is happening here? The rest is nothing but lists.
The clerk looks at
Lists
the
of dates corresponding with names, weights, and numbers.
Look-
Beauregard Guan's name appears once 12 years ago, along with 62.6 kilograms and number 112. So I'll give you that information.
the clerk looking at the key code on the inside of the front cover is like, man, some things never change.
Right. The Sure Safe storage unit's only a few blocks away. If you guys want to go there.
What happened 12 years ago? Was it a drug bust or something? I think we found out about that before.
No, that was when his brother left with the Anne Marie.
Okay, but we figured out his
which was
brother had
named
some
after
kind
Anne
of
Marie Souza.
his brother had some kind of priors, didn't he?
His wife died.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of his. I'm not thinking Beauregard, but the other guy maybe.
Ephraim.
Yeah, you told us one of the guys had a criminal incident in their history.
Yeah, that was Ephraim.
Oh, okay, my bad.
The other brother. Do you guys want to go to this Sure Safe or somewhere else?
I guess we can case it and see if it's being watched.
Okay, give me a roll for that.
Alright, as we head on over there, I'll use those 3 stem points I generated to lower the turn by 3.
Oh, cool. All right. Turn lowered by 5.
What kind of role would it be to case the place? Tactics.
It could be. I mean, it's up to you guys. How
All
you wanna
right. 13 and 2 stun points for tactics.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you guys don't notice that it's being covered. So, for the meantime, it's not connected to the situation that just happened.
I'm gonna use. Oh, that's something we did. We just did. I guess I'm gonna calm the waters more, reduce the turn pool by another 2.
Okay.
Okay. So are we able to figure out if the place is being watched, or we think it's not?
It's not.
Okay. Then I guess we'll go open the thing.
Okay. It's easy enough to open. And inside is a rough, worn old storage organizer with numbered drawers, each holding a minor but easily traced valuables, all of them taken from the bodies Perea disposed of over the last 15 years. So you guys discover it's like, and you slowly figure out that the jewelry and the things that are in the storage unit are somehow related to Guan disposing of misdeeds.
Okay. So, what is he? Was he blackmailing this guy? It looks like. I'm gonna go into drawer number 112. Let's see what we find.
An antique engagement ring inscribed. This is the ring I foolishly mentioned earlier. To Anne with all my love. B. Somebody roll me intelligence evaluation or research. with the target number 13.
Not even my department, dog.
I'll
Even
roll
close.
intelligence. 11. It seems to me like he must have killed his brother.
All right, Kane, don't get all up in his business. All right, well, that is disturbing.
Would anybody else like to try their luck at
My
intelligence to figure out the ring? Something about the ring? Okay.
I'll try an intelligence roll.
Okay.
Or no, he killed Anne, maybe.
You find some pictures as well, old photos. Actually, no, sorry. As you research through your hand terminal, you discover some old photos of a Matilda Guan, mother of Beauregard and Ephraim, and that was her ring. She's wearing it in the old photos, rather. And as you think about it, you might even recall it from the Guan family portrait in the penthouse when you guys visited him.
I will pass on that information.
Okay.
So was it... Or does it look like a wedding ring?
Yeah, it was his mother's wedding ring.
Yeah, so he killed... This guy had... The guy who hired us had Anne killed. I guess to cover up his misdeeds. Then why would he hire us to do all this if he knows what happened?
Well, he didn't hire you. He just wants to buy your ship.
Oh yeah, okay. I guess he needs whatever data was on there.
Hmm.
Okay, so now there are rumors on the local partitions talking about Belter mercenaries wanted for questioning in connection with 2 violent attacks, Ashbury and the street brawl. They mention feeds of a street brawl with the ladies, the crew of, and they mentioned that it's the crew of the Atergatus, which is a ship that's docked on the Martian port. And they also mentioned that Ashbury Aquaponics was hit and believed to be this by the same people on the same night. And you guys pick up that stuff on the feed. And let me see. As you guys travel and you notice, you're concerned that people are starting to look.
Meanwhile, Google Analytics is like need to hide a body. Click here.
Right. You sound like you need to hide a body. All of your web, yeah, exactly. All of your searches.
Local news taught me how to make a bomb.
First things first, with the hand terminal, take pictures of the evidence, so that this stuff is traceable. So take some pictures of them so that later on you can present it. Just say, hey, wait a minute, this guy's the real bad guy here. Look at all this stuff that he's been grabbing off of people.
We could maybe pin this whole thing on Guan.
One of your I guess Russ's hand terminal, Varden's hand terminal buzzes, and you see that it's Diana calling.
Princess?
I'll let it go to voicemail. I want to know what she wants first.
Wait, what? You were gonna talk to her?
I said I'll let it go to voicemail.
Oh, okay. So you hear the voicemail. It goes, I don't know whose toes you stepped on or why, but somebody wants you shot on sight. I've convinced the authorities that you should only be beaten on sight, so for now, just try not to be seen while I cover up the rest of it. If nothing else, I can get security lockdowns removed from your ship in the next day or 2, provided that you're interested in picking up a little work to repay the favor. Diana. Okay, so what do you guys do?
First
You
things
are
first,
now
take a
wanted.
First things first, a breather. So okay, I'm back up to full, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're on an interlude now. And the interlude is called Far From the Light. But I want to let you guys decide how you want to approach this. You guys, in order to really blend in, you need to hide in maybe a more populated area and maybe more poverty-stricken area because there's less monitoring in those areas.
All right. Yeah, I could do tactics to basically get us there unnoticed. Does anybody have any idea how we could like turn this around on Guan?
I was thinking if we make this trail of bodies lead back to this storage unit, which it basically already did before we got involved, then Guan would be implicated in all these crimes.
But his I guess his assistant is already at the fishing site.
Wait, what do you mean?
This person right here, wasn't she the assistant?
Yeah, she was.
Spotty.
She's his security.
Oh yeah, now that we're laying low, I'm gonna crack her hand terminal. Oh,
And
I'll keep it like shielded or something so that it doesn't send out a location signal.
Okay, that's gonna be a target number 17. It's not gonna send out a signal or anything, but it's target number 17. You can even crack it.
I think I have a talent to reroll that. Let me double check. Yeah, I can reroll it.
it's a fortune point, like to bump the 1 to a 2.
No, I failed it. Yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 fortune points on this.
Okay. Success. And you're able to crack her and you see she's been working for him for a while. She's been having some back and forths with him. For the most part, they don't say much on the text except for like they don't put too many details, so they're careful. But that reveals that she's been working for Guan, and he sent them after you because he thought you knew something, but you're not sure exactly what that is, unless you are, of course.
Well, we know now that he killed Anne. I'm pretty convinced of that.
Probably.
Maybe.
Okay, so you guys, did you roll your? You not yet. You still have to roll your tactics to
Oh yeah.
get you
Get us
guys.
to the shady spot that side of town.
Okay, so the hiding out on Mars means retreating deep into the poverty-stricken underground levels, far from the weak light of the domes. The Innis Deep and Innis Shallows neighborhoods are especially thick with belters, with no interest in speaking to Martian authorities, but the difference between these neighborhoods and Adderpole is stark. The Ennis neighborhoods are carved with machines in mind more than humans. The walls are rough, the streets are poorly lit, and the air scrubbers chug day and night to clean up the stink of too many humans pressed too close. Crew from the worst slums of Ceres or Eros may feel at home among the dark corridors and brazen criminal activity. The crew have okay, so yeah, you guys get pressed into this area, and you end up at a food stand, like a food truck stand.
Is there cash in this economy? Can I get a taco without getting my credit traced?
No. I guess not easily. That's a good point. You guys now your income, your income bonus has been like negated now because of your wanted status, sudden wanted status.
But there's always the barter economy.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah.
You guys have you bought quite a
After
bit.
I'm gonna download the everything off of Guan's bodyguard's hand terminal or whatever, whoever she
okay.
was, hand terminal. I'm gonna wipe it and factory reset it, and then I'm gonna barter it for some tacos and a place to stay.
Oh, perfection. That's great. So you sit in a corner, a dark alley, someplace with a lot of foot traffic, but also that people won't really look at you too much. And you slowly work and revive these hand terminals, reset them to factory, and then and then you offer them up to an electronics like store person. And when you initially do so, he's not interested. But you mentioned that they've been properly scrubbed and they're like clean. And when you say that, he takes an interest and he pays you well so that you can. He gives you some like free credits, like not assigned. He gives you a way to like purchase food, basically. And so you guys get food and you get a place, and it's cramped, but you're able to survive in the shallows for the night.
Cool.
Adam will secure the room so that it's not easy to like just barge right in. Not the best.
Okay. No, but it's fine. You managed to make a preparation for the doors so that it's more solid. But what do you guys want to do for the next few days while you wait for news from Diana? You can't approach a ship until it's cleared for
So
launch.
I guess the party. Do you guys want to take her up on the offer? Should we take another job in exchange for this favor?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we had 2 ships, right? Are they both at the dock being surveilled, or is one of them still in
No.
orbit, or what?
The Liberator's on an asteroid somewhere.
Oh, right. Okay. Just thinking, if for some reason this thing with Diana doesn't pan out, or if we don't want to take the job, we could just, charter a shuttle to go out to the asteroid and take the other ship. But I think we probably should take the job.
Attempt to take the job. Depending on what the job is, we can always deny.
True.
Okay, so you guys spend a few days in the Martian shallows, and initially it feels unwelcoming, but as you've been after you're there for a day, you feel that people are actually very helpful and very very friendly. They see that you're having a hard time, and they help you out here and there. A piece of fruit bought turns to 2. They see that you're struggling, and they understand that you're being followed by the authorities. Some people are recognize that from a glint in their eye they recognize you, but they choose not to turn you in or get involved.
While we're waiting, I asked parties like, is there a way we could like?
Oh, and you guys
publish?
get fortune back as well. Go ahead, publish.
Yeah, publish the
How much
information.
fortune do we get back? Is this everybody gets it?
Yeah, every day you get whatever that allotment is for recovery, because you guys are in an interlude now, so you're not in any action. So you get it back at a rate of like I think it's like a D6 and plus something a day.
Yeah, so that's the part. Like, is there a way like we could like publish this information on MarsNet and basically review that? No.
Is there like a Martian Facebook?
Yeah, but what do you want to reveal on it?
Everything.
Like basically you review that this is all Guan's doing.
Wait, what was all Guan's doing?
Like like the setup and all the people that you probably killed, took the stuff from.
Well, you're saying you have enough evidence to turn him into the authorities? Is that what you want to do?
Well, I'm asking the party if we have enough for that, and is there a way we could?
Yes, there is a way you could for sure. But it's gonna take a lot of it's gonna take evidence, and you're also, potentially you left the scene of a crime as well, so you have to figure out a way to like make all that work in your favor.
Point of clarification: did those guards that came after us, did they work at that facility where we were, or did they just show up
No.
there? Okay.
No, after you when you're scrubbing their hand terminals, you go through a little bit of the data and you realize they just work for Guan. There's more of the people in the web of people that work for Guan.
Okay, but there's not enough evidence on them to link them back to Guan directly, like in a way that the police would arrest him, I'm assuming, because they're going into a facility carrying guns, shooting the place up.
I mean, we took their guns. There's no evidence they had guns.
I mean,
there's bullet holes, but
Yeah.
more importantly, yeah, but he makes a very fine point.
But yeah, so is it yes? There's no evidence, or there was evidence to link them back.
Well, the evidence is the bullets, the bullet holes, and the
Okay.
bullets, but the guns aren't there. Good point. Which means they can't be led to. In other words, there can't be an assumption of who fired what, right? I don't know. I guess some of them have like some kind of residue, the gun firing residue on their hands, right?
All right. We tampered with the crime scene, basically.
But that doesn't. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily, make you. Also, it doesn't exonerate you in any way either. At least not yet. So, is there anything else you'd like to do with your time off? I mean, your time, hiding out.
Do I have my mech backpack?
Unless you sold it, you should have it, right?
I'm just fucking with that, salivating over it.
Oh yeah, it's like it looks like a suitcase right now. It doesn't. The arms come out. They don't. And it's like it's kind of looks like a horseshoe crab right now, right? And like when you press a button on it, it like unravels. But also you have to be wearing it when you press the button because it's sort of like an umbrella as well. Where like if you're not ready to use it, it's just in the way. It's just like it's like oh.
Unless someone wants me to make something or kill someone, I'm gonna be calibrating that thing.
Yeah, well, you're like reading the manual.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Adam.
Yeah, just like afterwards, like, do we want you to try to take some risks and try to get more evidence to prove that we're victims in all this and permanently, like, point the finger at Guan, or should we just lie low completely?
I think we could conceivably create problems for Guan by dropping the evidence anonymously in a public way.
All right.
Worth a try, but rich people are usually pretty well insulated.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a limit to how much they can be insulated from like the public news media, right?
I guess there's a limit to how well they can protect them. And if we could just get like some of the attention away, on him, that would be left on us.
That is true.
So I think I'm gonna try to like search the internet and try to find a journalist who's been like digging into Guan, trying to find this kind of stuff because I'm sure there are people out there that have been doing that, and I'm gonna anonymously send them the information for the storage unit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you send the information then. That doesn't require a roll or anything. You just send it, and at that point, what did you have? Avon's hand terminal buzzes, and you see it's Carmel Vidal.
Uh-oh.
Who's Carmel Vidal?
He's the dock master.
Oh, okay.
Hello?
Hey all, it's Carmel Vidal, back at the dockmaster's office.
Yep.
Not sure I'm supposed to be doing this, on account of security, asking a lot of questions, but about you. But there's someone rifling through your ship right now.
Son of a bitch.
Well-dressed types, but not cops or military. Never seen them around before, but they looked like they were on a mission from God. Oh wait, I gotta go. It's yeah. You better get over here if you want to do something about it.
Were they wearing cool-looking shades?
I would call them impressive sunglasses, but yeah, I guess cool shades or whatever. Goodbye. And he clicks off.
All right. Hey, everybody, these sunglass goons are on our ship tearing it apart. Or that is a trap to get us to go to the ship.
I mean, we got to go there and protect it no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys gonna go to the ship?
We could check the local. I'm gonna check the local surveillance network to see what's actually going on at the dock, whether there's people on board or whether it's some kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay. Roll.
All right.
Well, this is gonna be a target number 17.
Okay. I got it with 6 stun points.
Ooh. All right. Well, yeah. You discover the local network has been tampered with.
Okay.
Physically tampered with. So as to hide the interlopers.
I'm going to flag it on a terminal of one of the Martian police, whoever does their network stuff.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna have the police go there, not you.
Yeah. Unless you guys disagree. Do you guys think that's a bad idea?
I think that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Because then we have bad guys and police on our ship.
Mm.
I mean,
This sounds like a something that requires our personal attention.
Okay. Well, I guess the ship's still under surveillance, though, right, by the police? Or I guess not,
Oh.
because somebody broke in and got on board.
Exactly. Broke the security. So yeah, no, there's no police right now there. Do you want to head over there?
Okay. Then I guess we better head over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Guys, head over, and this the janky map I made, and this janky map tells a story, and that story is that this is the Bonnie up here, and this is the airport or whatever spaceport, Martian spaceport. And you guys make your way here, and here you are on the bottom of the map, right? And when you guys make it to the Bonnie, you see that a whole bunch of sunglass dudes come out because that's their name now.
We were being tactical about this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think we're gonna make a stealthy approach here.
And they come out, and they come down the gangplank, and they surround to like protect. Another gentleman is coming down the gangplank, and he's very familiar. It's none only the one, the only, Beauregard Liangguan.
Son of a bitch.
And you catch them coming off your ship.
Wait, he was the guy that was our patron, not the other guy, not the brother, right?
Yeah, no, the brother's gone.
Okay.
Brother, you've never seen the brother.
I'm gonna get footage on the hand terminal of him exiting the ship with his guard, just in case it comes in handy.
Okay, so what do you guys do?
I guess we try to sneak in as close as possible before we jump them.
Yeah.
So you guys want to fight?
agreed.
You guys rush up to fight them? So we're gonna fight.
Well, we're gonna
That's what
sneak
I'm
up and gank them.
Yeah, Saba is super sneaky. Let her at least sneak up and kill a fool. I've got like
Yep.
re-rolls on stealth checks and
Yeah, man.
rolls and shit.
You guys make a plan. Make a plan, yo.
What is this thing here in the middle?
Oh, I don't know. It's like some feature of the map. I think it's like a like a tree in the
Okay.
middle of the road or something. I don't know what this is. But you could use it as cover. We'll call it a fountain or something. A fuel depot for, a fuel control bay for the ships.
Okay. Who's this over here? Is that just a bystander, or is that somebody?
Oh, this is Carmo Vidal. He's like, hey guys, I'm hiding over here. He's
I
like,
wonder,
shh.
I wonder if he could cause a distraction.
If he could do what?
Cause a distraction.
He's like, no, I'm too scared. I'm just a dockmaster. He says,
Let me
But-
get behind him and drop a grenade like we have those. Does anybody have a grenade?
Isn't his job to prevent stuff like this from happening?
I think like if I'm correct, we can bring our heavy ordnance with us because Martian customs.
Is there maybe like a heavy vehicle or a mech or something we could put into motion and they go to investigate it and we rush in?
oh, I get what you guys are saying, but let's see. Yeah, why don't we could say a distraction or whatever, but why don't we have some stealth rolls? I think that's the ultimate way to like kind of like determine whether or not it worked, or if it was manipulating a vehicle to drive on its own to try to distract somebody, then that could be an engineering roll as well. So take your rolls, and we'll
How about-
determine the effectiveness based on the rolls, the values that you.
What kind of vehicles are there in the area? Are there any like automated ground vehicles or small aircraft?
No. There's like small like fuel vehicles and like cargo like freight vehicles because it is like kind of an airport environment. There's not a
Oh,
lot
I
of.
just thought of something very mean. If we could do it, can you access our ship from here?
I mean, I won't be able to fly it, but I could probably access the computer.
No. Access to weapon systems.
I assume that's something that I could do remotely. But I guess that's up to the GM.
Can you turn on
Yeah, man.
the point defense cannons and chop them to pieces?
Can I do
Yeah,
that?
I mean, if your goal is to destroy them, yeah, you can certainly do that. Oh,
So-
why did you get that? Oh, this is not the right sheet. That's why.
I mean, if we're going to get in a gunfight with them anyway, we might as well do it the efficient way.
All right, so stealth roll would be a dexterity thing.
Still
Yeah, should be.
with the
Yeah,
ship.
stealth dexterity. Yeah.
I'm putting some initiatives down, but it seems like it's not going to matter in a second. But yeah, you guys can go ahead and take the liberty of adding your initiatives to the order.
Um,
Music reminds me of Portlandia. Very relaxed. This is all very relaxing music. It's like a coffee lounge. Yeah. And I mean, ultimately, that's what role playing is all about, and that is a brilliant idea. So let's execute this this plan. So There was a suggestion of entering in stealthily, capturing or attacking somebody up close. That can happen. Also, the PDC thing, controlling the guns of the ship, that can happen too, for sure. If that's what you guys want to do.
Saba definitely wants to get stealthy. Get all ninja action in there if she can.
That's true. They do fire missiles using their phone in the ship, don't they? In the show, don't they? In the 4th season, I think.
Oh, you mean controlled the ship with like a remotely? You mean?
Yeah, they fired like a cruise missile using one of the guys fired like a cruise missile using his phone, if I remember correctly, in season 4.
Yeah, and also there were ships docked that fired inside of the Nauvoo. No, wasn't there a fight that happened inside the Nauvoo?
I remember
Something
in the,
happened
in
inside
the
the
first
Nauvoo.
episode, they opened up the PDCs inside the that capital ship.
Right, but there
When they
was
first got the when they first got the raw feed.
right, but there
Yeah,
was somebody
exactly.
in the driver's seat at that point, I think.
Oh, right, correct. But I guess we're comparing all different circumstances to
Yeah.
try to get like a homogeny. But I would say that yes, but I'm gonna also say it's a we'll give it a high target number. It's difficult, but it also is. There's nothing wrong with that logic. Assuming that a PDC is facing the side, and I imagine it would be. Now, whether or not you can get like the angle that you would need from the PDC to hit a target on the gangplank, like we'll but more importantly, I think the way these things are going to unfold are not going to unfold the way you completely expect. So what we're gonna say is, why don't we take down everybody's individual actions, right? So Varden, you go over here to do computer work. This is all before you guys expose yourselves. Saba, you're going to make your way up to them, yeah? So
Yeah.
position yourself where you'd like to be. Roll me a stealth as well, and we'll say that you dress as crew or people who work at the airport, so it makes you far more inconspicuous. You generate 5 stunt points, and you put yourself anywhere you want around them. Put yourself where you'd like to be.
So, Adam, if we're going to be using the PDCs, you might want to be over here with me because I can give you the controls.
Oh, Saba, did you get on the ship? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I might be looking down if they're coming down the rail there.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say if they came down the gangplank, you like got around them and got into the ship. Is that what would you prefer to be in the ship than on the ship?
Well, you guys are probably going to shoot the ship. Shit. Shoot the ship, the ship. Maybe not. What do you guys think? Should I not go that far?
Well,
I
if you
mean-
go inside the ship, you're in the ship.
If you're able to get on the ship, go get some guns and come back.
Yeah.
I'm not a hackery type. But
Right.
yeah.
But we
You're
have
on the
You
ship.
can
We're
still
gonna
step
say
into the ship.
we're gonna say that with your pre confrontation action, you decided to get on the ship, and that's fine. Well, I could even say we could even spin it a different way. We could say you take an airlock. You
That's-
get in a way that is not expected.
That's what I mean. You could just go. You could go into the armory, right? Because it's our ship. You don't need to hack into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 5 points of stunt. I can
Of
put it in
stun, yeah.
infiltration.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do with them? It's up to you, man. Do you want to think about it? You think about it.
I would go, it wasn't me. You leave evidence another character is responsible for the results of your tests, such as breaking, entering, cheating at cards, uploading computer viruses. So I would have them think that this was another faction attack. Maybe?
Wait, have who think that?
Hmm.
Well, they were leaving. They were just leaving. So they've already been in here. When you get inside, you see the evidence of tampering, stuff everywhere, compartments open, everything was rummaged through.
Yeah.
They were clearly looking for something. So you discover that. And why don't you hang on to those stun points and decide? I guess in this case, I don't think that stun applies. I don't think it gives you any additional positive benefit.
Well, all right.
Unless you can tell me how, and then we just do that.
Maybe I need.
But I don't see that being helpful right now.
Yeah.
Because you're not on like an enemy ship, right? Like you're on your
How
ship.
about I take all of the aggro. If I take all the aggro, you guys move up, double move up, and then blow them.
So you make a sound inside of the ship, and it garners their attention.
Oh, there's an extra stuff for that. The over here on infiltration, so like when they come out, Saba could appear behind them and just like leaving so soon.
So you
Well,
could
we'll say you activate an actuator.
I could go bravery over here, and then no, I got 5. Never mind.
Yeah, you
go
can activate an
bravery
actuator
over
here that makes them look over here at the
Yeah,
thrusters.
they'd all go for
or-
me, but hopefully I'll be able to tank it. I'll have a little extra toughness. I just got a bunch of fate points back, or fortune points back. So I take the hit. You guys all double move. You move right up, and you just fucking roll over them.
All right. So that leaves Adam. What would you like your action to be here? I see you've came over here to Team Carmel.
I'm ready to action. Once I have access to the PDCs, I'm going to turn.
Oh, I see. So you're Varden. You're gonna open up the channel, but he's actually gonna control the guns.
Yep.
Cool.
All right, well, I'll go bravery over here at 2 core, just a shadow. So I get my 2 stunt points back for next time.
Awesome.
All right, bravery over here. That's it for me.
So Casey,
It's too complicated. Is there anything heavy lying around that I could hit someone with?
yeah, I guess in this game, I guess.
My sweet ass.
why don't you just punch him with your big mech suit?
That does sound fun.
Oh yeah, your mech suit. You can. That's heavy. You can hit somebody over the head with that.
Oh, this counts as a heavy weapon?
It's like 40. Yeah, it's 40 pounds. No, I guess no. It doesn't count as a heavy weapon, but it's heavy.
Okay.
Like in other words, it's like an improvised weapon. So I guess you would
Yeah.
take you'd do less damage for sure.
How far can I move? I'm just gonna fucking run at him.
You gonna run at him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So why don't you run your distance and let's see how far you got.
My movement is speed. What is my speed?
I'm trying to
Yeah.
draw their fire,
Well-
buddy. I'm
He
getting them all.
knows. Yeah, he's saying that maybe you should take cover
All right,
instead
cool.
of running at him. But what do you? I mean,
I'm trying to be all sacrificial and buddy up.
yeah. Well, you're gonna get that benefit once it's on their turn. But
That's cool.
I go there.
okay. When you get there, he's like, whoa, what's going on here? And then he turns around because he hears something on the ship. He's like, oh, guys, no. He says, we don't want to fight here. He says, what are you guys doing here? I see you there. You coming to your ship? He says, look, I was just, I thought you guys were, left town, and I was checking out the ship that I was about to buy.
Private property.
Is it still for sale? I'd love to buy it.
What a scam artist. Does he not know what we're... Yeah.
Well, we tried to
I like-
kill us.
I like the idea that private property is Casey's battle cry as he's charging across the field.
I'm gonna break you.
So what are you guys gonna do? So okay, so that was Casey. Last but not least, Avon. Since you exposed yourself, that was his reaction. But you're behind cover here. But you like ran out, and I guess he saw you for a second, and then he heard Saba with the distraction, and then he decided to speak to you guys. So what would you like to do, Avon?
Give it up, Guam. We know you tried to kill us.
Oh, what do you mean? I didn't try to kill you. I fed you.
That's lies.
Look,
Excellent. Go ahead, Avon.
all right, I'm looking around to see if there's any like heavy equipment or vehicles or a loader or something I could commandeer.
Yeah, it's a little like golf carty like fuel thing that you could probably get it up to 30 miles per hour if you have a long driving start.
Go rig it, put a brick on the gas pedal or something so it'll just drive right at them.
Oh, just straight at him. Okay. Roll engineer.
Try and scatter them like pigeons. All right.
Okay, let's see. It would be like a golf cart. Let's see if I can't find this asset.
The clerk, as he sees the truck starting to roll, is like, "You're the one that's going to have to paint that."
Let me see what I can find here. Hang on. Yeah, it's like sort of a cart, I guess. It's like a real cart. It's a cart. So yeah, this thing, you put the pedal to the brick. You take uses one of the bricks. The that would be too poetic, right? If it was one of like his bloodied bricks that you use for the gas pedal. So you put it down and the thing. Actually, did you roll? Did we roll?
Yeah.
Engineering 17, yeah, for sure. This thing just that starts driving at them. And I'm gonna say it makes it to here at this turn. Okay, so your plan is completely crazy, guys. Varden, why don't you roll to get into the ship?
I will do that.
We're gonna say this is a target number like 12. It's not that hard.
Got it. 4
Okay.
stun points.
And you generate 4 stun points, and
I think-
and enter a holographic interface appears. A small portable one appears before you, Adam.
So I'm gonna let Adam make 2 attacks with my 4 stun points.
All right. So I have to activate the PDCs.
They
And
start spinning up, and all these guys start freaking out. And this guy's like, "Wait up! No, hang on!" He puts up his hands, and all of them start putting up their hands.
I fire 2 warning shots.
You're gonna really okay. It starts grinding up into a spin, and then and they just completely destroy the asphalt here, and the warning shots, and asphalt explodes everywhere as the thunderous ring of the PDC cannons firing in this environment gives you all PTSD. Everybody roll for PTSD. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, it is that bad. Like it's a set of explosions that you set off just now in the vicinity of everybody, and it's very loud, and it makes these guys all just hit the ground.
That's gonna bring the police. I just realized.
That's gonna make them
You're only-
dodge that.
You're only just now realizing this.
I just realized it's probably not good idea.
But before the police show up, another group shows up. It's Amani St. Croix.
Who?
Who? The captain of the Addergatus with 5 of her crew, and and she's like, "Hey, Quoon." Wait, actually, what does she say? Hang on, let me just make sure. Okay, no, that didn't happen yet. This one. Oh, I see. Okay. So hang on, I just wanted to make sure about some details before we start this. Yeah, they come around the corner with Captain Amani St. Croix, and they have assault rifles, and they come out and they're like, "Enough is enough, and they're gonna just start opening fire at everybody. So at this point we're in initiative.
I mean,
However, when she turns up on the scene, I'm gonna give you guys, I guess, an opportunity before we go into initiative to just like what. So right now, what we have here is a golf cart going towards on Avon's turn. We'll go towards these guys and bowl them over. I don't know, maybe kill a couple. I don't know yet. And then we got the PDC machine guns being remotely controlled by you gentlemen over here with a completely like enamored Carmo Vidal watching over your shoulders. And then finally, let's see, we got Casey. She's barreling forwards towards the destruction. And Avon, I guess he'll be moving forward as well. And then you have this crew over here that just emerged. So how are you? How would you guys like to handle this situation? Like, what's your plan? I would say discuss for a second before we.
I say we put the PDCs on automatic and run for it.
Is that the move?
They can, like, from their position, they can just run back inside the ship.
That's probably true.
Saba, can you put on the Martian armor?
I'm certainly not trained.
I thought we did get trained.
Everybody? I get trained? Okay.
No. I think Casey trained up on it.
I think both the engineers are training.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. So that's fine. You're trained up.
Well, just to prevent at least Juan from getting back in the ship, just close the door
That's
cool.
on your way. Yeah, close the door on your way out so that
Well, at this-
you can still get up to Guan, but at least
If
you
I'm
can't get back in the
inside,
ship.
if I'm inside, I can just close the door, like you said. I'll just hold the door. Call me
Right,
over.
but it's gonna depend on initiative now at this point.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
now once
that
it
is
becomes
probably-
turn based, then everything kind of like turns a little gooey. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah. All right. That's a good point.
But beyond that, Carmel does not get a turn. He's just watching in awe. Watching true
My
pirates
initiative
work.
is 22, which is pretty good.
Oh, did I have to still set this.
No. That's a stealth.
Are you on top?
Dex. No, I'm stupid. Don't listen to me.
Are these initiatives correct though? Saba, you have a 0. You
No,
didn't roll yet.
I didn't roll it yet. I was wrong.
It was 13?
13.
Oh no, it's okay. All right. Okay, so we are now in initiative order. And Lami St. Croix shows up and she's like, "You motherfuckers got my shit." And she just starts opening fire with the rifle at Casey first. She don't care. She's like, "Juan, you're next." She's very fiery and very dangerous. And she, let's see here. What does she roll here? She rolls her rifle. Right. Does that hit you, Casey?
Yep.
Yes, I think so. And she hit you with the rifle for that much damage. Ouch.
All right. So it's minus the D toughness, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And then whatever the difference is, you can negate with fortune points. You can buy your way out of damage.
Yeah.
So you can prevent taking any further like wounded or conditions.
Still up.
Cinematic love.
Yeah, she opens up, and then right behind her, 2 of her crewmates start firing. This guy moves up to here, takes a knee, and starts firing at Guan's guys with the sunglasses. So he's gonna fire first, and he's like, "Eat my machine guns," and he misses completely. I guess he's distracted by the giant holes the PDC left in the roadway.
Fog ore, the dirt and debris.
And let's see, this guy moves up, and he's gonna also fire at one of Guan's guys. Let's see how he does. Rock, and he misses. Wow, these guys are awful. All right, let's see. So Guan's guards get a turn. That was 1 and 2. Juan's guards get a turn. And they begin firing back at him. Outraged. How dare you? Don't you know who we are? And they begin to fire their pistols. Does that hit? Yup. 8. Man, that kills him. He dead. He gets shot. And he starts, doing a bullet dance, a machine gun dance, and then he dies. Adam, you're up.
All right. Adam marks his targets.
Oh God. Who are you shooting?
I'm gonna, if I could, I would try to mark Juan's guards and basically just leave him alone and just mark the rest of his guards.
I mean, the PDC, that thing is, it's super accurate, and it could probably kill everybody here at once, right? Like, am I misjudging its power? Because I'm pretty sure the gun on the ship is that accurate, right?
Yeah, but I'm not trying to kill Guan. At least not yet.
No, agreed. I was just making a far finer point in that you may kill everybody else on the board with a successful roll on the guns.
Yeah. I'm trying to go.
I'm wondering if you should. Well, okay. So this is what I'll do instead, because this is unorthodox.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have you roll for each person that you want to shoot, but you can shoot every single person on the board if you want.
All right.
I'm perceiving that gun can be that accurate, because if it can maneuver in space while a ship is like yawing or pitching, and then also do that calculation and have that level of accuracy and be able to fire at a target while it's passing, then I can't imagine that it's going to have any trouble with people just standing around. But we're going to give them the defenses, of course, if you fail. That's their defense.
All right, so I'm gonna go clockwise, like so.
So you're going to go for those 5 guys.
Yep. So
I'm going to also say that firing the PDC that close to the vehicle is also going to do damage to the ship.
Ooh.
Okay,
Never mind then. Oh yeah, I'm gonna vote on. If that's gonna damage the ship, then I'm gonna avoid shooting it.
You're not going to shoot at all?
I'm gonna hold my action to their.
No, you know what? Let's make it sporting. I'm gonna say there's a 20% chance the shrapnel from the blast will ricochet back and damage the ship in some way.
All right, that's fair.
There we go. Let's make it sporting.
All right, so that's the first one.
Okay, so you're gonna fire at those 5 guys.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, let's see. These guys, the Guan guards, have a defensive 11. Hit. Last one misses. So which you said you wanted to go almost counter clockwise, actually, you said.
Yeah.
So we'll start with this guy, and then you don't have to roll damage because those bullets they're not bullets. The thing explodes around them. And actually, let's X them out. Okay, so let's roll those 20 percentiles. You choose high or low, whether you want it to be 80 or 100 or 0 to 20, and give me 5 D100 rolls.
All right.
And let's see.
It'll have to be 0 to 20 in order to hit the ship. All right.
Yeah, either 0 to 20 or 8. Oh, you decided 0 to 20. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
And then let's see here.
2 hits.
Okay, 2 hits the ship. We're gonna say the gangplank was damaged. Not damaged enough to stop you from getting on the ship, but damaged enough to make it hard for you to get other things aboard the ship. If that makes sense. If you have to make a getaway, you do, but you're gonna have to deal with it. And so this guy dies. and this guy dies as the massive PDC rounds basically explode them, because that's the only way that could really go. And Guan is completely covered in blood as this dude's frightened, and they're both like, ah! They're like holding each other as the guards exploded around them and tore a hole in the gangplank for the ship.
Alright. And then, let's see, I generated. I'll just say only the last stunt point counts. Because that was a lot. So I'm going to do social. And let's see. Let's go with, let's see, probably like, let's make a deal. Making an entrance. I'll start with making an entrance. So the first action of my encounter is so I can +1 to my next opposed roll against one character who witnessed it, and I can choose this multiply. So do 2 on 1 on Guam and 1 on what's her name?
Imani?
Yeah, Amani.
So what are you doing?
I'm making an entrance, so I get a +1 to my next opposed roll against them, and then I'm going to use.
Oh, okay. So if you oppose them.
Yeah. And let's see.
Well, your spectacle definitely caught everybody's attention.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go ahead
And-
and say that after that happens, they all these guys all put their guns
Sure.
down.
Yeah, basically.
Actually, no.
Okay.
Actually, they don't. They run for it. This whole group runs for it. Amani, she's like, "Oh, get you another time," and they all run for it. They just they after that, once that PDC opens fire, everybody scrambles. So we're gonna say that happens. So they're out of the fight.
Mhm.
So Saba is up next. Saba, what do you do?
Oh, here's
Okay.
it.
Saba is behind them and looks to try to take out one of these last few still kicking.
All right.
She'll fire one of her.
You look out. You stick out one sole arm with a gun in it.
Yeah.
Comes out of the doorway. And she fires.
Still diesel. Here we go.
And these guys have shell shock right now, so they're not really fighting back.
Very
that
technical.
hits.
All right. Possible 9 damage. Stunt points. I'll give Brother Blood an extra attack with my 2 stunt points.
Nice. All right, so this guy's left. Okay. So would you like to take an attack, Case?
I don't have any guns.
To punch him.
Well, no,
Punch
he's got to
good.
get to him. Yeah, he's not near a target, which is fine.
Does anybody
You
have
give us something
range? I
else?
should have chosen. I'm sorry, I chose the wrong person there.
Well, you could if
Yeah,
you
right.
give. Technically, I mean, Adam could attack.
All right.
Avon could attack too. Can Avon attack? What is Avon? Does Avon have a
Either one of
gun?
you guys got some range.
Is there anybody left to attack?
Oh, how many of you got to work with? 3? Do it. Let's make a deal. Like tell him if he surrenders, he doesn't turn to paste.
All right. He says, "Please, just leave me be. I built so much, and I already lost a brother and a lover over this unpleasantness. None have suffered more than I, and you can't begrudge a man his fear when he's seen such evil in the world. Surely you could spare a man of God on his knees." And he gets on his knees.
Fancy words for someone that killed his own. Wait a minute, did he kill his brother or did he kill Anne?
He starts crying either way because you're talking over the loudspeaker on the ship. Did he kill his brother? Or did he? He's like freaking out and crying. He's like, I see that you are vulgar sorts, wanton in the ways of the devil. that I can work with. Tell me, what does silence cost these days? All right. So this is a very important turning point. You guys neutralize this fight very quickly using ingenuity. Well done. But more importantly, you have a fork here. You have a decision. How do you want to handle this Guan situation? Would you like to negotiate with him?
I mean, he somehow make us no longer wanted by the Martian authorities?
He says, I can help with that. He says, so the negotiation is a challenge test. Okay? The ledger and the engagement ring from scene 4 provide a +1 bonus each on tests in the PC's negotiations. If the crew found at least 3 additional clues at Ashbury Aquaponics besides the ledger, 3 additional clues, yes, I think you did. They get an additional +1 bonus. That's a total of 3 now. You did not. An additional +1 would have been granted for cracking the password on Ephraim's partition, but however, that you guys did not do that. So the bonus stands at +3. As the negotiations begin, Assistant Dockmaster Vidal, he's like, oh, good. He's right here. He's like, he messages the crew to tell them the security forces are on the way. And you'll need to settle whatever's going on in the next 5 or 6 minutes.
I was gonna say as soon as the gunfire started on the next turn of combat, I was gonna send out like wideband jamming to jam like radios for security forces and like local hand terminals and everything.
Yeah, give me a roll. That's gonna be like a 21.
Okay.
That's extremely difficult. Okay.
I'll try the reroll. Still no.
Ooh, you can force it with fortune if you really want.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, let's do it. I'll spend 3 fortune points on that.
Okay, so yeah, you can put that on the 1, turning that into a 4, right? And then also giving yourself 4 stump points with the success.
Wait, so how many fortune points is this costing me then?
Well, you need 3 on one of the dice, and in this
Okay.
case, if you add 3 to the 1, it makes it a 4. So it costs you 3 fortune points.
Got it.
And then the 4 and the 4 would then generate stump points.
Okay.
As a result of the change in dice. So that being said, you're able to jam such frequencies, buying your group we'll say an additional minute, because this is a challenge, and so it has a difficulty of target number 15 with a success threshold of 10. The time per test is 1 minute, and it has a maximum of 6 minutes, but I'm going to give you guys a maximum of let's say 8 minutes. That you bought yourself 2 additional minutes. So you have to succeed beyond the success threshold before the 8 minutes passes, or else you will be caught by the security forces that are on the way.
Do we know how many tests we have to make or no?
Well, you have 8 tests. You have 8 rolls to make 10 points on your drama die. The ability focuses that are applicable are these. And that we're gonna say this could also even be included in your whole jamming thing. Like this could be what you were doing at the same time, like slowing them down. But yeah, these are the ability focuses that can be used: communication, bargaining, intelligence, evaluation, strength, intimidation, willpower, faith, or willpower for self-discipline. Each failure on the test increases the consequence by 1 level, and we've done these before. It's just the challenge test now that you versus Guan, and then the card hits him and kills him. What? That was unexpected. Okay, so you guys are having this contest. You guys can all move up to him. He moves down to you. So here's Guan. You guys are negotiating with Guan. Okay, so here we go. Guan is talking very quickly, and he's like, "Look," he's like, "whatever you got on me, look, it doesn't have to ruin everything. You can get paid. We can all leave here happy, and in time for everything to blow over."
So
And so
for my intelligence security tests or my technology test to do the jamming, I'm gonna use with my 4 stunt points. I'm gonna use the it wasn't me, and we're gonna pin all the technical stuff that we did here on Guan. Like we're gonna leave his people's footprints basically, in the dockmaster systems and the security systems and all the surveillance stuff that we did, all that kind of stuff.
okay, but you're with the intended consequence being what, that he gets caught.
Yeah, just to give us leverage.
So you guys, oh, I see. Okay, so it's something that you'll put if something that he says is not agreeable.
Yeah.
Okay, because otherwise, then you're it's being malicious and then therefore not negotiating. You know what I mean?
Right.
So go ahead and roll. So we'll call that intelligence.
Okay,
The
well, that
equivalent of an intelligence evaluation.
Okay.
Oh, did you roll it already? Oh no.
Well, that was the stun points from my other roll. So
Oh no, yeah, but roll roll technology, because your effort is not specified towards Guan; it's specified towards the authorities. Let's say.
Okay, so that's a
But
20
still
with
succeed
6
with
drama die.
So the target number is 15, and you got a 17, and the 6 goes towards your success threshold. The first minute passes. Who would like to roll next?
Are we all negotiating?
I guess so,
You
so.
all can contribute. You can use the rolls. Everybody can contribute if you want.
Give us more money. Yeah.
All right, 15 passes. You generate 5 stump points, but also you've already succeeded. That was fast. That was really fast. But if the crew reaches success threshold before 6 minutes expire, then they agree. Okay, so you agree to hand over all your evidence to Guan and keep, or ostensibly keep quiet about his crimes. I know you want to hang him with leverage in case something fishy happens. But you each will receive a permanent +1 increase to your income.
And we're getting the merchant authorities off our backs.
But I would like you also to roll again, because there's an additional condition. So who's number 3? Would anybody else like to roll on the test?
I'll do it.
All right, go ahead.
Oh yeah.
So we're at 11 now. Okay, well, in this instance, it was a failure, so that 5 doesn't.
I'll use my fortune point. I'll use some fortune points to make it a pass.
Okay, so you
Anyway.
add 3, and
Yeah,
as a
3.
result, when you do so, what that ends up happening is that 5 raises you above to the higher threshold. You shake Guam to his core, and he digs deep, granting every crew member a permanent +2 increase to your income.
Is that instead of the +1?
Nice.
No, it's now a +2. That additional roll. I revealed the bonus too soon. I was supposed to reveal it after you reach the threshold, but you guys scored so high that it was just like, wait, what? So you get a +2 increase because he's like I said, he was kneeling and crying and he just wants out, and so you got him. You got him by the balls.
And he's going to smooth things over with the Martians, right? So that we're not implicated in any of this, or the investigations drop.
With a teary eye, he turns on his hand terminal, and he presses a few buttons, and he says, "It's okay. There was no break-in at the aquaponics facility. It's me, Guam. Yeah. Those explosions. Those were engines backfiring. You don't have to come. Yeah, it'll be fine." And with a wave of a hand, he makes the Martian authorities stop coming.
Cool.
And oh, since I used I used freeze, that will bump the 2 to a 5. 5 stunt points. Have we cleared our name yet?
Yes.
Completely?
So
Okay.
more importantly, you have decided to, instead of turning him in and choosing the path of justice, you have chosen the path of blackmail. And in this game, that's kudos, congratulations. You guys made that +2. That you could not have made that +2 to income. You could have also turned him in as an alternative, but you did not do that. And as luck would have it, after the smoke clears of all this, he has Carmel Vidal, good old Carmel, has an orbital assist ready for you in a few hours, if you want to get off planet. This we're closing out this scene, so I'm gonna move on just a little further here. If you want to follow up on the Addergis before you leave, breaking the electronic lock of the ship requires a target number 14 intelligence encryption or intelligence security test.
I was going to try to get the captain's comm code and call her and try to figure out what the hell her deal was, because I don't know what her relationship with Guan was and why she attacked us.
Yeah, that's you can figure that out with that roll, the intelligence roll, and then I'll give you some information.
An evaluation.
No, it would be intelligence encryption or intelligence security.
Okay, I'll do security.
And it's a target number 14. Okay. So you uncover connections not just to the OPA, but to the Voltaire Collective, a violent faction from the Outer Planet Alliance involved in terrorist violence against inner planets and their sympathizers. Their cargo holds contain several smuggling crates and barrels from Ashbury Aquaponics with traces of explosives and ammunition inside. The Addergatus has clearly been smuggling weapons from Mars to Ceres, a lead that Diana asks the crew to follow up on if they don't decide to do it themselves. So you guys could follow up on them. This could be used as possible lead into the next adventure.
Can you?
More importantly, you realize that they work for. You discover that they actually work for. No, Addergatus. We already went past Mao. Mao owned the other ship. Let me verify. What was the question?
Can you paste the part that you read out loud in the chat?
Oh, absolutely.
Wasn't quick enough to write it all down.
No, it's okay. I'm sharing it. Chris Meshberg, yeah. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And let me see. Okay. Yeah, and that closes this chapter. Well done, y'all. You guys just finished you finished 2 chapters technically. You guys finished 2 kinds of prayer. And that was chapter 3 was 2 kinds of prayer, and you finished a bunch of stuff today. That was well done.
Nice.
And we're starting next time with chapter 4. There's OPA and there's OPA. And that's going to take us now to the Belter realm, which is now Salva's realm. We've been on Mars. We briefly went to Earth. We've traveled the belt. We've seen, we've been on asteroids. We've had boarding actions. We had a brief ship battle, but honestly, if they don't get more deeply into it in this thing, then I'm definitely gonna try to run some more complex ship stuff.
Cool.
When we do our own homebrew game beyond this story game.
Well,
because that was
I
yeah.
think we might want to homebrew the PDC rules for ship combat, because I feel like the ship combat is extremely deadly, more so than it should be, even though it should be pretty deadly to begin with.
It's pretty scary in the show.
This show, everything is very fast, guys. The when we do the turn-based battle, it resolves very quickly. And I think that is, I'm not sure if that's a bug. You know what I mean? But
no, I think that's intended. But I hear
but
what you're saying
what I mean,
too. We're the heroes of the show,
Well,
and
the,
the
the
whole ship explodes. We're kind of in a bad squeeze.
I mean, the thing that concerned me the most was that the fact that the PDC role is not a skill role at all. Like, there's no attribute of the players that has to do that
yeah,
has to do with it. It's just a straight like
the fence is weird.
50-50. Yeah,
It's kind of a weird system, and it kind of does not lend itself to actual like crunchy combat, because I feel like it's going to start going south very fast, and I don't know if that was intentional or not, because it feels like that. It feels like, oh no, you start getting shot, everything's going to just start going bad, like, which I guess makes a certain measure of sense. Like, you're not out there like the Starship Enterprise with shields, and like, oh, I could just shoot phasers for like 30 minutes, like, no,
that's true.
this is like, it's just, you get hit, it's just, there's all sorts of consequences, and it's built into the way the game is arranged. But you guys had one combat, and I think it ended fairly reliable to the source material in the way that it turned out. You guys fired some torpedoes, you blew up the ship. It was a bad luck of the draw, better pilot. You guys pulled more G's than they did, and they just got taken out. Like, it was fast. Which is kind of like the show, I guess. I don't know. I guess we could discuss how we want to play out the turn-based action for the fighting, but the way that it's currently set, it is very fast, for sure.
Well, cool, man. Hey, thanks a lot for running stuff this week. That was
Oh,
fun.
my pleasure.
Yeah, this was a great
I hope
session.
you guys enjoyed the game. Thank you for playing. Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Oh, thank you for running.
Oh, hell's yeah, my pleasure. And I'll see you guys next week for the next round of this of Expanse.
Take care,
All right.
everybody. Catch you soon. Have a great week.
You too.
See you later.
Good game, folks.
Night, everybody.
All right, folks, I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did,
Thanks
don't
for being
forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. We're going to wrap up the stream there. I might or might not do a regular gaming stream later. We'll see. But in any case, have a good evening, and thanks for watching. And V, thanks for hanging out, chatting. Good to see you, and I hope you feel better.